Today we're going to look at calculating probabilities arising from binomial distributions on your TI-Nspire calculator. And we're going to do so through this very basic example. If you've reviewed the lesson notes for binomial probability, all of the terminology used here should make sense. So if some of it doesn't make sense to you, you should go back and review those notes. So we're going to consider a binomial experiment with 6 trials. The probability of success in any one of those trials is 0.4. And what we want to determine is what is the probability first of achieving exactly 7 successes. Sorry, exactly 2 successes. So that's P of big X equals 2. Now there's a function on your calculator that enables you to do this very quickly. It's called binomial PDF. So if you want exact number of successes, you use binomial PDF. So on your calculator, here's what that looks like. From a normal calculator screen, click Menu, go to Probability, Distributions, and scroll down until you find Binomial PDF, option D. You can fill it in. Number of trials. What did we say that was? 6 trials. That's right. 6 trials. Probability of success 0.4. And we want to know what is the chance of having 2 successes. So you fill that in for your X value. And there right away, you see that is equal to 0.311. 0.311. Now, let's do that again. If you actually just leave that blank, the X value, so you go to Binomial PDF, 6 trials, 0.4, and you don't fill in an X value, it tells you the success of getting 0 success, the probability of getting 0 successes, 1 success, 2 success, 3 success, all the way up to 6. So that's sometimes useful, but mostly you will be filling in an X value. Part B, they want to know what's the probability of having, that should say fewer then, because it's discrete, fewer than 6 successes. So that's the probability X is less than 6. Now once again, your calculator has a function that enables you to do less thans, but it's actually what they do is your calculator can do this. So the probability that X is less than 6 is actually the same thing that the probability is less than or equal to 5 because we're dealing with discrete values. So if it's less than 6, it's equal to 5 or lower. And your calculator does have a function that lets you calculate the probability that your random variable is less than or equal to a certain value. And that is called binomial CDF, cumulative distribution function. And this works much the same way. Menu, probability, distributions, binomial CDF. So here again, we have 6 trials, probability of success 0.4. Lower bound, so we're actually going from 0 up until 5. And that gives us 0.995. Fill it up here. Now, probability has more than 3 successes. Well, again, remember, that is equal to the probability that you have greater than or equal to 4 successes. If you have strictly more than 3, you could have 4 or any more. Again, your calculator has a function for this. It's still binomial CDF. Where is it? There it is. Binomial CDF. 6 trials. Probability of success 0.4. Lower bound. So what do we want? We want more than 4. So it could be 4, and at most it could be 6 because there are only 6 trials. The probability of that is 0.1792. 1792. So those are the 3 kind of ways to do binomial probabilities on your calculator. Of course, we have a formula for binomial probability, but if you're on paper 2, and in many cases in general, it is easier just to use your calculator.